My name is Kendall Vanderslice. I am a baker, a writer, and the founder of the Edible Theology Project. We build resources that help churches, families, and individuals connect the communion table to the kitchen table. All kinds of meals tell stories. The foods that we eat, the foods we avoid, the foods that connect us to family and to home. It says something about who we are and where we come from. These stories are as beautiful and as complicated and as confusing as the families and the faith communities that have raised us. At the Edible Theology Project, we believe that understanding these stories is vital to understanding God's work in this world. Our goal at Edible Theology is to bring people together around the table to share their own stories so that they can then understand together how the meal that they share on Sunday morning connects to the meals that they eat all throughout the week. Over the past year and a half, we've tested out digital curriculum, online courses, podcasts, workshops, and a children's Bible study. The response has been overwhelming. Our Bible study is currently licensed by multiple Episcopal dioceses and United Methodist conferences. It's used in churches and households all around the world. It's being translated into other languages. We're constantly getting requests for additional children's lessons and also for adult versions of the program as well. Now it's time for us to grow by focusing our energy on the two areas that have resonated the most: our church curriculum and our podcast. This fall, Edible Theology will launch a new program for small groups and Sunday school. Over the course of 6 lessons, participants will gather together around the table to share their own stories of food and eating, and to probe Scripture to understand the story that God is telling about the table. Then these groups will imagine together how they can use the tables in their churches and in their homes as a place for community building, spiritual formation, discipleship, and healing, especially in the wake of COVID-19. We're not limiting these lessons to the church curriculum alone, though. These lessons will shape our upcoming seasons of our podcast. Kitchen Meditations will return this fall, incorporating interviews with pastors, chefs, food scholars, and more about their own stories of food, eating, and the table. We have been amazed by the support of our incredible online community. We never could have made it this far without you, and we want to thank you. We have only just begun to scratch the surface of a conversation that we anticipate growing for many years. Your contribution today will allow us to finish out our curriculum and to release it this fall along with the new season of the Kitchen Meditations podcast. But I can promise you that it is an investment that will continue to grow for months and years to come.